Thanks, Ryan. A speaker series discussing what brings us together is coming to Virginia, and applications are open for Alice in Dairyland in Wisconsin. All that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start in northern Minnesota, where time is running out to apply for a specialty business grant. The Northland Foundation is offering up to $50,000 for businesses that were impacted by the closure of the Canadian border in 2020 or the BWCA closure in 2021. Businesses must be located in border counties or qualifying tribal nations. They must also show that they lost at least 10% of revenues during that time. The application closes on January 12th, and we'll have a link to it on our website. Next, we head to Virginia, Minnesota, where a unique speaking event will be held in February. The TEDx Silver Lake event is a smaller and more local version of TED-style events. The theme will be Crossing the Divide. Speakers are available to interpret this differently, but ideas should be on topics that bring people together. The event will be held at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center on February 23rd. Tickets are now available. And we wrap up in Wisconsin, where the Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection is looking for applicants for the 77th annual Alice in Dairyland. Candidates should be people with a passion for promoting agriculture. The chosen Alice in Dairyland is one of the most widely recognized communication professionals in Wisconsin. She'll travel extensively, and it is a full-time paid position. The job starts July 8th, and the application window closes January 31st. And as always, if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we take you around the Northland, city by city.